Welcome back to this live broadcast of 420 grams on newsclick.in. I'm Siddhanth Aney, and joining us live from Imphal is ex-India captain Renedy Singh. It's 0-0 between Mohammedan Sporting and Garhwal Heroes, Garhwal FC as they are also known. Renedy, what do you make of the first half of action from the Kalyani Stadium?
I think it's a very good first half. If you see, it's surprising the way Garhwal is playing. I never thought they will play this well, even though I know that they have got a good coach. But uh, but I should say that Willis Plaza could have scored two clear goals that we have seen. Even though Garhwal has also got a good chance, but then Mohammedan enjoying all the possession, Garhwal defending deep. Even though they couldn't find the net. That's the only thing. If in second half, if the match goes this way, it's going to be very tough for Mohammedan. If the earlier they get the goal, the better. If they don't get a goal early, like I said, Garhwal is going to gain more confidence and they will fight whole 90 minutes. But if they get an early goal again, where Garhwal has to come up, and that's when Mohammedan can score more. So first goal will open up the game.
Any players standing out for you, especially among the younger lot, Renedy?
Younger lot. If you see that, all the big names, they are not performing up to their level. I feel Willis Plaza and even the same with Kingsley. But they have Samuel Sarab, and I want to see Subhash Singh, who has got great experience. He have joined Mohammedan Sporting. Before he was in Kashmir, he had a great season for last 3-4 years for Neroka. I'm sure he will come in the second half. So young players like Samuel and few other young players are doing well. But we must give credit to Garhwal for the way they have been fighting, for every single ball, creating a chance. Also, they could have scored one easy goal as well. So yes. And that's where Mohammedan Sporting have to be careful. Enjoying the possession is right, but one we have seen in earlier matches, enjoying all the possession and lost 2-0. So when you are attacking, when you're putting more numbers, putting more bodies up front, and you have got big space behind, and that's where. And I'm sure the young players, they're speedy. So we should. Mohammedan shouldn't take a chance.
Interesting to see how involved Samuel Shadab was in this game. Even though he's playing right back, it was almost as if all of Mohammedan's movement was going through him. Rather than a more central sort of thing. Is that because the pitch at Kalyani is much narrower and so the game is much more compact?
I don't think because pitch is the same size as Salt Lake Stadium, but then they know that on the left side there is a Kingsley, so there must be a plan that Sarab with a short height, even though he's technically sound. That's when the Mohammedans, the stoppers need support on the right side. Keeping the shape is important. It's not only you can't let your only side back to fight on the right side. So that's when the stoppers have to help. So, but then I feel the earlier match was more compact. That we have seen how compact the Bhawanipur have played. So Mohammedan, they must be thinking, enjoying all the possession, and they should be worried that in case if they are not, while attacking, if they don't keep the shape, Garhwal may score. But this is what we have to see. But one goal from Mohammedan, I still feel early can change the game. But Willis Plaza, the way he is a player who have got such a good experience, I feel that that he should have scored in those chances.
Yeah, definitely the best of the chances in that first half. If you were the coach, let's start with Mohammedan. If you were the coach of Mohammedan, what would you be saying? If you were Yanlaw right now, what would you be telling your boys in the dressing room?
I know it's a football, it's a 90 minutes match, and they're in too much of a hurry. Everything, of course, yes, you have to move the ball quick, but when you have the ball, relax a little bit. They are going in the attack and losing it in 1 or 2 seconds. So when you have the ball, keep the shape while attacking. Not only shape is to you need to have a shape while attacking also, as well as defending. We all know that we have to keep the shape. but keeping a shape while attacking is very, very important. You don't lose the shape while attacking also. So I would say to the players, calm down. We still have 45 minutes. We are a better side. So keep the ball moving. Let them come out a bit, and that's when. So when you're 9 men over there, we need to choose the right time. We just can't bombard, and one counter attack will kill the game. And this is a match. It's only 4 matches, like a tournament.
Yeah.
So players need to calm down a bit and play with more confidence. And I'm sure when you move the ball around, they will be able to stretch the midfield and the defense of Garhwal. Otherwise, Garhwal they will gain more confidence. And then when they play with more confidence, we have seen that first half. It's a good first half from Garhwal, if you see.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought especially a couple of the young guys on the Garhwal side, Rawat in the middle, the number 13 played quite
Yeah,
well.
I would say they have been playing really well. And then we should give the credit to the coach also for the way they have been fighting. They know that they are playing against all the big names, or big names from the past. you
Hmm.
know so and they are playing a team game, not only one or two players. They are trying to, but they will fight until, if they get a goal, fine. If they concede a goal, and that's when we have to see, do the young players have that enough experience to come back again, or how long they can keep the shape. Yeah, because the weather also plays an important role. And
Yeah.
Mohammedan, they have been training in this stadium for a very long time, or in Kalyani. They have been based there for a very long time before the tournament also.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. So maybe the sort of benefits of that will come out more as the game
Yeah.
progresses, and of course the maybe some of that experience will also start to show up. So before coming out of the tunnel, what would you change, if anything, if you were Garhwal FC?
If I'm Garhwal FC, I will keep the game compact, as we have to. It's not about giving respect, and we know that they are playing with a better side. So keep the compact, choose the right time to counter attack. And counter attack has to be very, very quick. When you are compact, there will be a lot of space behind, and Mohammedan is giving no respect. So they are putting more numbers in their defensive area. So there is a lot of space, and that's when Garhwal FC have to take the advantage. And they don't need to change too much, and they need to speak. Communication is the key when you are playing compact, and then quick counter attack. And whereas I feel for Mohammedan, they just need to move the ball quick, and stretch as much as possible when they have the ball. you know so when they have the ball, and they need to calm down a bit when they have the ball, and they are doing very hurry burry, and which is not helping at all. Everything is in 100-meter speed, and then that's sometimes in football you have to choose the right time when to go and when not to go. Move the
Yeah.
ball a bit, and then you have to pull them out, or you have to stretch them out. And they are not stretching enough, even though they have got two good chances to score. But with this team, they could do more.
Fair enough. I want to ask, do you think some of this is, a little bit of a result or a hangover of the fact that there hasn't been competitive football for quite a while now? And but at the same time, a lot of these players must have been watching football resume in Europe, and the kind of open play that we are seeing in those leagues.
Yeah.
So वहाँ पे तो constantly it's every match almost that you're watching, particularly in the Premier League, is like you're saying 100 miles an hour non-stop.
Yeah.
Uh, do you think that's having an impact on how the players are kind of reacting and behaving?
Of course, yes. We all want to travel in speed. We all want to play in speed. But it's not only about the speed. It's about when to go and when not to go. And every time you just can't go gun blazing. You have to play them. You have to move the ball around to find that space. You will not the way Garhwal is playing so compact that you will not find any too much space. There were only two crosses from the wing, and that's when they create chances. But they didn't get any open chances other than that. So
Hmm.
so to stretch them out, you need to move the ball quick and then play around and calm down. This is what I feel. And you can't travel everything in speed. And you have to move the ball quick. Instead of running big. And otherwise, see now how many times Mohammedan has attacked, but they couldn't penetrate through.
Yeah. One more question for you, Randy. This idea of sort of because Willis Plaza is, of course, there up front, the Trinidadian striker, and he's a big guy, obviously an aerial presence and a danger in the box. So they are looking to put in balls from the wings, probably put in crosses,
Yeah,
and get a goal that way. Do
yeah.
you think that needs to be tweaked a little bit? Maybe try to keep the ball on the ground a little more, play through the middle a little bit more.
Yeah, we have seen that two crosses. Willis Plaza couldn't score. That means he's not great in the air, even though he's the tallest in that area for sure. But other than Willis Plaza, all the Mohammedan players are all short. So if they keep the ball in the ground, even the crosses, it can be in the ground,
Yeah.
and if they try and bit into the middle, not only going from the wing, and but as long as they try and keep the ball in the ground and keep moving up front, they will be able to see chances, because they have good ball players, Mohammed, and we have seen that. But don't just lob the ball to Willis Plaza, because Willis Plaza, with all the big name, yes, he's not a bad striker. I feel he's a good striker, and but today is the first day they are playing the competitive game after a long time, and it will take time to gel between the players. And when the big players plays like Kingsley or Willis Plaza, all the big names play, it takes time. So Mohammedan players, if they can try and keep the ball in the ground and keep moving, they will surely find a space in the Garhwal defending area.
Right. Finally, just because the players and the officials are coming out now onto the pitch to resume the action. So, just one last quick bit. The presence of Dipendu Biswas, the technical director of
Mohammedan.
Mohammedan Sporting,
Yeah.
as a motivator as well as someone who's been around and done it all in Indian football. What sort of impact will that might that have on the team?
Same. Dipendubis is a good friend of mine who was together in TFA in Tata Football Academy days. He knows Calcutta football really well. He's a MLA himself, and he has been seeing Calcutta football for a very 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 long time, and all the local players. So of course, yes, he being there make a lot of impact and good impact on the team. But now it's Yanlo's job to do well, because the Pendu can only bring players or can only advise which players are good and which players are not good. But the work, Yanlo has to do a lot of work. It's not going to be easy to manage all the I-League players coming back and playing in second division. How they will try and gel the players. It's a tough job, and not many days left for the next three matches also. So he has got a lot of work to do in a very few days. But let's see what he does in this 45 minutes. But I want to see the players, when they get the ball, to calm down, and they are not doing that. But we must give credit to coach Vikas Rawat for the way they have fought for the first 45 minutes. And if they can fight, let's see if they can fight for next 45 minutes. But one goal will clear up the road, and then we will be able to
Yeah.
see, until and unless it will be a very crazy affair like the first half.
Hmm.
But I feel second half with one goal it should clear out to the open game.
Fair enough. So we'll let you go on that note. Just a quick reminder for everyone that's watching. We also had a long conversation with Yan Law before the tournament started. We'll put that up on the new 420 grams YouTube channel. Please check in the comments for a link to that channel, as well as on Instagram on NewsClick Sports. And we will be back with you guys on the next match day, covering developments as they happen live on newsclick.in through the I-League 2020 qualifiers. Thank you guys for watching. See you next match day.
Thank you.